Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Todd, you must be delighted to get that win against Braehead tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long season against them. Obviously, the record says it all. But you know, it's nice to finish off the regular season with a win against those guys. You know, very big rivalry between the two clubs. There always seems to be fireworks in all the games, regardless of the outcome. Something always happens. And you know, with that performance tonight, regardless of our record against them, we draw level and in 5th place on points with them, both with 2 games to play. So joint 5th in a good elite league right now is decent. I mean, it really is. I mean, you know, we may be saying a couple of what ifs and maybes, could have, but I mean, for me, we played like we should. I think the pressure was off a little bit tonight. Team talk before was very subdued, and just, you know, go out and enjoy yourselves and play like we want to play in the upcoming weeks. You know, closing out the season against Dundee, the quarterfinals, and hopefully buy a spot into Nottingham.
Which do you feel was Fife's strongest period tonight?
Well, I think probably the first 3 shifts we absorbed some good pressure for them. You know, maybe they get an early one that puts our heads down, but after that we really responded well. I mean, it'd be hard to pick out a single period, because I really think that, you know, with the exception of when they got that tying goal, we'd really played well throughout the whole game. Addressed the team after. I was really impressed with all the D-men tonight, from top to bottom. I thought they did a hell of a job, and you know, I singled out the D, but the forwards did so well too, because they made the D-men's job a little easier with the back pressure they were giving all night, and allowed our D-men to stand up and really do what they're capable of. So, I mean, it was just a good all-round team performance tonight.
And what does it do for confidence to finally get that league win against Braehead?
Well, I mean, confidence, I suppose, against Braehead. I mean, but for us, I mean, that's 3 games in a row now, and just kind of building up towards this playoff. I mean, we've really kind of allowed the guys a little bit of freedom, and in practice, we've really pulled back. We have a little bit of an older squad, so we've pulled back. You know, some of the duration of training, allow these guys to recover, and just kind of trying to build in progression. Next weekend, obviously, against the Dundee, we're going to want to go out on a high, and just kind of continue to build to whoever we find in the quarterfinals.
A little bit of bad blood tonight in the match. Is that just kind of typical of a Braehead Fife game?
There always is, right? There always is.
And just what's your thoughts going tomorrow away to Cardiff Devils?
Yeah, well, first of all, congratulations to Cardiff. You know, they did it in style. They beat one of their closest competitors, and won the league on the road. I'm sure they'll enjoy their moment tonight. But if I know the Cardiff Devils, they'll be right back to business tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, I think could be possibly the Grand Slams on for them. So they're going to want to push on here in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and make sure that they leave their legacy. For us, it's a team that we've performed well against, certainly up in Kirkcaldy here. Maybe last time we pulled up a little late. I think we pulled up just before warm-up and never found our footing, but we'll want to go down there. I don't want to look too far ahead, but this could be a potential matchup, you know, in the Final Four if we're fortunate enough to make it that far. So every time you have an outing against one of these teams, you're going to want to perform well, and tomorrow's no exception for us.
That's it. Finally, just how well placed do you feel Fife are going into these last couple of weeks of the league season, going into the playoffs?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure everybody will have their own opinion of the season. The players will have their own opinion. You know, our crowd will have their own opinion. I think tonight was a nice way to cap it off against Braehead. These games always have an extra edge. It's been a good old year, and I think that for us, we played some good hockey, we played some bad hockey, and but one thing I would like you to take a look at is how good and how competitive this league is. There's some good teams, and there'll be two good teams this year, two good teams that don't make the playoffs, whoever that may be, but they're not teams that probably deserve to be out of it. And that's how good it is, and you see that in the results night in, night out. So, for the Flyers to be sitting in joint fifth right now, and not clinching a playoff spot the last game of the season. We've had a couple weeks here to build as a team, and really a position we haven't really found ourselves in before. It's good. With this older bunch, they have a lot of experience, and if I can make sure that they're healthy and ready to go, good things can happen for this club.
Cheers, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.